In this video, I'm going to be going over the Defend Your Valour Favour in God of War Ragnarok. Welcome to another God of War Ragnarok video. Defend Your Valour is a favour that unlocks at the very end of the game. So once you've completed the main story, this favour unlocks and it's kind of hidden. You've got to go to Muspelheim where the trial arena is. There's a little section there where you'll get into this area where I am on screen. You'll pick up this collectible and Gna, the Valkyrie Queen, is going to spawn. This is one of the toughest fights in the game. If you've done the Berserker challenge as well, the final challenge of that and this are kind of even in difficulty. It doesn't matter how much you lower the difficulty, it's going to be tough. Now, my advice for this encounter is that you don't take it on until you're level 9 on everything. You want to basically farm the game, farm all the 100% collectibles, complete all the areas, just so you can get enough materials, enough resources to upgrade everything and put a fairly decent build together. Only then, even on the easiest difficulty, can you even contemplate taking Gna on. If you do want a 100% God of War Ragnarok though, this does need to be done. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to give you some tips, go over some tips that will make this a little bit easier for you and show you my build that I use to take her on and what it looked like. I'll do that, then I'll show you where to find this boss fight, where you can find this favour, and I'll show you how to complete it. I'll show you the full boss fight in full. You're going to want a resurrection stone. If you've not got one handy, just go to a shop, head over to the special items and buy one. There's 3 different ones. You've got a simple resurrection stone, a superior one, or a berserker one. I quite like having a lot of health when I get revived, so I would buy a superior one. However, I've already got a simple one on me, so I can't. That's the case for you. Just go out, go over to sell, and you'll be able to sell that stone so you can buy the better one. With that bought, just head into your settings and switch the difficulty to that of what you want. Like I said, this is the toughest endgame content. Even if you put it on Give Me Story, which is the easiest difficulty, it's still going to prove quite a challenge. So adjust the difficulty here, make things easier. And if we go back and head to accessibility, there's a setting in here, mini boss checkpoints. Make sure that's turned on, because if it is, if you do die, use your resurrection stone and die again, when you go to take the boss on again, you won't be fighting all of its health bar if you get it beyond halfway. It will have like a checkpoint on the health bar, which makes it really easier the next time around. With that said, you want to make yourself as strong as possible. You can see I'm level 9 there. You see all my stats in the top left corner. My strength is a 448. Defense is 441. I got some runic, I got vitality, luck, and a little bit of cooldown there. On the axe, what I've chose to use as the attachment is the grip of healing harmony. So when my permafrost skill gauge is fully charged, axe hits restore health, but incoming damage is increased. Then I'm using the light runic attack Wrath of the Frost Ancient, fully maxed out, and the heavy runic attack Breath of Former, fully maxed out. On my blades of chaos, the attachments I've got there is the pommels of brutal might. Stun grabbing an enemy R3 grants a gift of strength. The light runic attack I'm using here is Hade's Retribution, fully maxed out. And the heavy runic attack is Atlas Eruption, fully maxed out. And then for the spear, we've got the battle scarred Sorata as the attachment there. Again, stun grabbing an enemy R3 grants a rage burst. The light runic attack is the mountain splitter. Heavy runic attack is the Finger of Ruin, all fully maxed out. For my shield, I've gone with the Onslaught shield. I've been using that all the way. A shield fit for the safely advancing on enemies. It's very good for when you double tap L1. I really like it. And the attachment I'm using is Rond of Purification. This is going to become very handy, especially against the Berserker, because he's going to try and get poison and Biofrost on you and whatnot. So when Kratos is afflicted with frost, burn, poison, or Bifrost, shield strike using double L1, it makes sure your shield strike, you hit the enemy, it's going to cleanse the status and deal that element damage to the enemy. Very, very good attachment to have, and I've got that fully maxed out. The Spartan Rage I'm using, I'm going for the Wrath because I like this one. You can use it multiple times, does a good amount of damage, and it only consumes a small chunk of your rage. I think it's like 3 or 4 times you can use it at this point with all of the Norner chests we've collected. And then the relic that I'm using, I was using the whole, I always use, to be fair, all the way through, the Glaive of Dodder, where you throw 3 Bifrost chakrams that swerve into enemies. It's really good. What I put on for this encounter, or these encounters, is to hold your project to get it as you enter endgame. I fully maxed that out, and that turned Murmur's Discomfort into a Bifrost Blast against nearby enemies. You do need to be close, but I thought that'd be pretty cool. Actually, L1 and Circle Attack. And then if we go over to Freya, I have set her up as well. Her sword is the Mardol sword, and the runic summon that I've chosen is Steel Harmony, fully maxed out. And then moving across to the armor, my chest armor I'm using is Certus Scourge Cuirass, because it comes with good strength and defense, and the Preemptive Strike. Kratos attacks that hit enemies during their attacks do bonus damage. I quite like how that works. And the other pieces that go with it, with the wrist armor and the waist armor, Kratos takes reduced damage and has increased stagger resistance during his basic attacks and skills. So it kind of works hand in hand. You get 40% from wearing both of those pieces on the waist and the wrist. And my amulet we've set up like this. We're using 3 of the Muspelheim ones. So this one here gives me 12 strength, 3 runic. I got 12 defense, 3 runic, and 3 runic, 12 vitality off that one. And what the 3-piece perk gives me here is a set bonus. It increases Kratos melee damage when the Permafrost, Immolation, or Maelstrom skills are fully charged based on the runic, which is quite high. I'm also using 3 of Helheim's ones. I got 12 strength, 3 vitality off that one, 9 defense, 4 vitality off that one, and 10 vitality off the first one there. And the set bonus for this increases Kratos melee damage when he is below 50% health based on the vitality, which is also quite high. So I'm just pumping more damage into this build as I lose health. And then the last 3 things that I've put on here is Regenerating Essence. It adds a small amount of constant health regeneration. The Greater Regeneration Essence one adds a greater amount of constant health regeneration. So I'm getting all that health regeneration. And I've got the Crest of Desperate Heroics. When Kratos' health drops to a critical level, grants a short invincible barrier buff to strength and health burst when complete. To find and defend your Valor Favour and Gna, head to Muspelheim and fast travel to the Crucible Mystic Gateway.
Freya, look.
We'll come back for the flower later.
This is the area where you find Gna. If you interact with that collectible in front, she's gonna spawn in.
Traitor! I'll see you pay for what you've done! Rise! Rise! Now don't die!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
You deserve to be alone. Unworthy!
Getting someone?
Submit!
Outside! Sonic arrow!
Die!
Behind you! Watch out!
Power before me! Submit! You would judge me. You, whose cowardice has left entire realms in ruin.
Sister, I know the hate that burns you from within. I have felt those flames, known the comfort of their warmth. I wronged you. And I cannot change that. Never apologize enough for it. But the hatred, vengeance, you have to let it go.
Finish it.
Yes, sister.
And there it is, your Defend Your Valour Favour is completed. And if, like me, you let this be your last thing on the game, is the 100% complete Beyond Ragnarok done as well. I do hope this video has been helpful. If it has, be sure to hit like, share and subscribe to support. And if you need more content for God of War Ragnarok, it's linked all down below in the video description, so go and check it out. Until next time, thank you for watching this one. Stay safe and peace out.